friends, today we are going to learn about the chapter 8 of physics of ICSE class 9th, propagation of sound waves. Let us understand the meaning of the term sound. Sound is a form of energy that produces the sensation of hearing in our ears. But how is it caused? Sound is produced when a body vibrates. Let us understand how sound acts as a form of energy. Mechanical energy is required to start vibrations in a body producing sound. The vibrations of body are transmitted in medium in form of waves from that point to the next and so on. These waves on reaching our ears produce vibrations in the eardrum which are perceived as sound by us. Thus, we can say that sound is a form of energy. Sound propagation requires a material medium. Sound produced by a vibrating body travels from one place to other through the mechanical vibrations of the medium particles in form of waves. Thus, a material medium is definitely required for the propagation of sound. This can be easily demonstrated by this bell jar experiment. Let us understand what are the requirements of a medium. The medium required for propagation of sound must possess the following three properties. The medium must be elastic so that its particles may come back to their initial positions after displacement on either side. That is, the particles are capable of vibrating about their mean positions. The medium must have inertia so that its particles may store mechanical energy. The medium should be frictionless so that there is no loss of energy in propagation of sound through it. What is wave motion? It is a periodic disturbance and it is the vibration of the particles about their mean positions. Let us understand these 2 points. A wave is produced by the periodic disturbance at a point in the medium. Due to propagation of wave in a medium, the particles of medium vibrate about their mean positions without leaving their own positions, and the energy is transferred with a constant speed from one place of medium to the other place. Let us understand how a sound wave actually travels. First of all, the particles just move about their mean position, so there is no particle traveling to the sound. So, the sound is caused by the disturbance traveling in the medium and not the particles traveling in the medium. The sound travels in two forms, compression and rarefaction. Compression, the particles gather together so it has high density, whereas in rarefaction the particles are separated so it has less density. Let us understand some basic terms related to the wave motion. Amplitude. When a wave passes through a medium, the maximum displacement of the particle of medium on either side of its mean position is called the amplitude of a wave. Time period. The time taken by a particle of medium to complete its one vibration is called the time period of wave. Frequency. The number of vibrations made by a particle of medium in 1 second is called the frequency of the wave. Wavelength. The distance traveled by the wave in one time period of vibration of particle of the medium is called its wavelength. The next is the wave velocity. The distance traveled by a wave in 1 second is known as its wave velocity or also known as wave speed. Let us understand the factors on which the speed of sound depends. The speed of sound depends on two factors. First, the elasticity of the medium. Second, the density of the medium. Now let us compare the sound and light. First, the light waves can travel in vacuum, but the sound waves cannot. The speed of light is much more than the speed of sound. The speed of light waves decreases in an optically denser medium, while the speed of sound waves is more in solids, less in liquids, and still less in gases. The light waves are transverse electromagnetic waves, while the sound waves in air are longitudinal mechanical waves. Let us understand the different frequencies of sound. The sound of frequencies in the range 20 Hz to 20 kHz is called the sonic or audible sound. The sound of frequency less than 20 Hz is known as infrasonic sound. while the sound of frequency greater than 20 kHz is known as ultrasound. Ultrasound is of great significance. Let us understand its properties. The energy carried by ultrasound is really very high. The ultrasound can travel along a well-defined straight path. It does not bend appreciably at the edges of an obstacle because of its small wavelength. That is, it has high directivity. Because of these properties, applications of ultrasound are: bats avoid obstacles in their path by producing and hearing the ultrasound. Ultrasound is used for drilling holes or making cuts of desired shape in materials like glasses. For cleaning minute objects such as the parts of watches and electronic components, ultrasound is used. For detection of defects in metals, ultrasound is used. For imaging the human organs, it is widely used. Ultrasound is used in surgery to remove cataract and in kidneys to break the small stones into fine grains. The main application of ultrasound is in sonar. In sonar, to detect and find the distance of objects under water, ultrasound is widely used. So for today, that's it. Thank you.